Today on Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, Protecting the Wild. An ancient and important creature is on the brink, and the greatest threat to its survival is one of the most intelligent predators on Earth.
How are you possibly combating this issue?
We can train them.
We'll discover how biologists, engineers, and even the United States Air Force
You won't believe this.
It's amazing.
are all racing to save this species from extinction.
Ask yourself this question: why is conservation so important?
For over 60 years, we've explored stories of hope from across the animal world.
Join us on new adventures for a new generation.
This is Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom, Protecting the Wild. Welcome to the Mojave Desert. This is the driest region in North America, and it's home to the highest recorded air temperature on Earth. It's also prime habitat to a remarkable species that made its first appearance on the Wild Kingdom way back in 1964.
Of all the animals in the desert, the one animal that is most successful in surviving attacks by his enemies is the desert tortoise.
Almost 60 years later, Dr. Rae and I have returned to pick up the trail where Marlin, Perkins, and Jim Fowler left off.
Here we are.
So excited to be here at the Mojave Desert.
I'm really excited too. You know, the Mojave Desert tortoise is considered a keystone species in the desert environment. They make these burrows that other animals use. So they're very, very useful. They're kind of ecosystem engineers, and they serve a great purpose.
And if you look at a place like this, you know they are just masters of adaptation. Incredible heat and lack of water and food and predators. It's amazing they survive in this incredible climate at all.
And they don't just survive. I mean, the Mojave Desert tortoise can live for decades, almost the same as a human lifetime. We've got to keep having them on the landscape. We've got to learn about them and educate ourselves and maybe even have a little fun while we do it.
Yeah, I think we will.
Desert tortoises have been living in this region for over 30 million years. But in recent decades, widespread urbanization of the desert has radically changed this environment. Now, habitat loss, contact with transportation, and invasive predators are all causing the tortoise population to disappear.
I love tortoises personally because they're incredible animals and they make me smile every time I see them. But a lot of people don't know that the population, it's really imperiled and it's been declining steadily for the last 20 to 40 years.
There are many separate threats, all of which are basically attributable to human activity and human decisions.
Finding them in the wild is really hard. Finding them in the wild consistently is even harder.
The desert tortoise is listed by the federal government as threatened. That if we don't intervene, this species is probably going to go extinct.
To help save them, conservation biologists around the Southwest have teamed up to give desert tortoises a fighting chance. Today, we're meeting some of these scientists, and our first stop requires military clearance.
Edwards Air Force Base is the center of the aerospace testing universe. Everything that flies in the air that's in the Department of Defense, for the most part, gets tested here first.
Portions of the base are in critical tortoise habitat, and it's a huge area that's actually protected. It's not surprising that we will find wild tortoises doing pretty well on this military installation.
Hi there.
Hey.
Hi. Nice to meet
It's
you.
so nice
to meet you. You as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to Edwards Air Force Base. At this facility, we are head-starting desert tortoises.
Can we get a look at it?
Yeah, do you want to check it out?
Love to.
Please.
All right,
Right.
let's go.
In partnership with San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance, this Tortoise Head Start program has a simple mission: help protect and grow as many babies as possible. These pens are the temporary homes to dozens of wild mother tortoises, giving them a safe place to lay their eggs.
Peter, would you like to see our adult tortoise pen?
Love to.
Here's female FW8153.
We're already on a first number basis.
That's right, that's
Now,
right.
How old is this one?
We don't know, she's at least 20 years old. This female tortoise was radio tracked and found to have eggs in the field. and was brought into our predator-proof enclosures to lay these eggs.
While I continue my tour of the enclosure, Melissa is taking Rae deep into the desert to find out where all of these mother tortoises came from.
Our field team is tracking adult female tortoises in the desert. And these are wild female tortoises that we have put radio transmitters on. Hey, Reed.
Oh, hi there.
Hello.
You must be our tracker.
I am.
What do you have for us here?
So we found one of our adult females.
Wow.
Using our radio telemetry equipment.
So glad we found her this morning. It looks like this tracker is actually like fixed to her body.
So for these tortoises, we're able to attach the transmitter using a special putty, epoxy.
And then she also has a temperature logger. So it's recording a temperature every hour, and there's a little chip on board that stores the data, and we can go ahead and download it.
That is incredible. I mean, what a high-tech tortoise.
She's really tricked out.
Lucky girl. Can you estimate her age at all?
We know she's pretty old because as they age, they start to accumulate these growth rings on their scutes, kind of like tree rings on a tree. The fact that hers are almost all worn away means that she's a pretty old girl. I want to say she's like over 50 at least.
Oh my goodness, good for her.
Yeah.
All right.
Now that we've found this healthy female, Melissa wants to know if she's pregnant.
How can we tell if she's got some eggs for us?
Well, it's kind of crazy, but we actually bring an X-ray machine to the field.
Wow. How exactly does this work?
This is a really cool system that wirelessly Bluetooth connects to the laptop.
Okay, so we have the little container that will hold our female tortoise.
Right.
And then this is the actual X-ray right here in this box.
Right.
Okay, simple enough. All right, so instantly we're getting the images. Wait, I can tell already. Those are eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I getting that right?
That's correct.
Wow, Mama, congratulations.
Isn't that cool?
Female tortoises lay an average of 4 to 8 eggs each season, and every single one of them is critical to growing the desert population. Today, we're visiting Edwards Air Force Base to explore a groundbreaking Head Start program that's helping to save desert tortoises. We're helping the team search for wild, pregnant tortoises deep in the surrounding Mojave Desert. And this morning, we found one.
So if I'm understanding it right, the next step is really, really critical, right? Getting her to lay the eggs within your facility.
That's right.
She's temporarily removed from the wild and brought here to a nursery at Edwards Air Force Base to join other wild tortoises just like her.
These pens, these Head Start pens, were constructed to have a safe place for mothers to lay their eggs in carefully constructed burrows.
This is her burrow?
This is her burrow, yeah.
Now, how deep does this go?
Just a little more than a meter deep in the ground at about a 20-degree angle, just like they make in the wild.
Mother tortoises don't stay with their eggs in the wild, so by bringing them in and having them lay eggs in our care really doesn't have a negative impact on the offspring at all.
And do they get fresh food and water every day?
That's right.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, lucky tortoises.
Yeah.
Mother tortoises lay their eggs deep in the burrows. In a little over 100 days, their babies arrive. Melissa's team helps raise over 70 babies a year through this program, and each one is crucial to the recovery of their entire species. Although they were born in safety, these young tortoises face many dangers when they're eventually returned to the wild.
My name's Tim Shields. I've been a tortoise field biologist for 45 years. I'm kind of a first responder. There's an emergency for tortoises, so there's too many ravens. The raven is arguably one of the most intelligent birds on the planet. And now they're probably the most common bird in the desert. And that is directly proportional to the change in human population. They're living off our leftovers, essentially.
Tim invited Dr. Rae to join him just outside the city of Victorville, California, to witness the scale of the raven problem firsthand.
Well, Rae, welcome to Glamour Town.
Yeah.
Yep. Compost facility. I spend a lot of time in places like this.
I am definitely seeing ravens just everywhere.
The ravens are here because This is a giant buffet for them. They work these piles over, they're pulling out bits of food wherever they find them, and that's why they're here in the numbers they are. Ravens are omnivores. They eat everything. Juvenile tortoises are a relatively easy snack. That is a hatchling tortoise
Oh my gosh.
that got killed by a raven. This is such a young tortoise that the raven just essentially pinched the top off, ate the animal. I have found thousands of these, and after a while, it gets to you. And when you see the live one, and they're so cute, and then you see this, just like, I know there was a very cute animal inside that shell.
Are ravens the enemy here?
No. Ravens are blameless. They're being ravens. They can't be anything else. If there's an enemy or blame to be placed, it's with human beings kicking the system so far out of balance.
How are you possibly combating this issue?
I spent about 30 years wondering that myself. It's like, what am I gonna do? And I turned it around. I go, yes, they're so smart. We can train them.
In this nearby laboratory, Tim and his team of scientists are experimenting with high-tech solutions to the problem.
Tim, I'm super interested in all of the different devices and models that are on this table.
First, I have to introduce you to Frank Guercio.
Ah, Frank.
Resident
Okay.
genius, 3D printing expert. This is the culmination, the result of about 10 years of development work.
Okay, so what are these guys?
Well, that's a techno-tortoise.
Whoa, what is a techno-tortoise?
That's a 3D printed data acquisition tool.
So basically, it works like this. We have a sensor inside the fake baby tortoise.
Uh-huh.
Raven starts tapping, and as soon as it hits it with a certain amount of force, we have it programmed to go poof. The irritant we use is called methylanthranilate.
Okay, wait, what is that?
It's grape juice.
It's fake grape juice.
Whoa,
For
okay,
some
wait.
reason, I know, this is weird. For some reason,
Wow.
drives them crazy. It's like pepper spray for birds.
Does it have long-term impacts to the ravens or just irritates them for a couple minutes?
No, it's completely, all of our stuff is non-lethal. We don't go out and kill any of these predators, because if we can retrain them, they actually become allies. A trained raven, an educated raven, influences the behavior of other ravens. And they're very smart animals. They're great students.
As the sun sets over the Mojave Desert, Tim brings us to a spot just outside Victorville to showcase his most effective method yet.
The laser is an amazing tool for driving ravens from particular areas that we don't want them to be. It's a magic wand. It's incredible.
And so once it's dark enough, Peter, you and I get the lucky job of firing these lasers and hazing the raven.
Yeah, this is the first time I've ever heard of a laser treatment being used to save wildlife.
And you're about to have fun. This is really fun.
I'm ready. You ready, Ray?
I've been waiting all day for this.
Ready.
Born ready. All right, let's stand up. It's laser time.
Okay.
Take your safeties off.
Got it.
Shoot close.
Got it.
Ready?
Okay.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, fire. Good. And then bring the beam up.
Look at that! Look at it! They're going the other direction. Oh, look at this whole huge growth. Yeah!
I deeply respect ravens. Ravens are part of this system. They deserve to live here. But what we're really talking about is rebalancing the entire ecosystem.
Tim, would you consider this a job well done?
I think it's a job excellently
Well,
done.
then high fives all around.
Saving the Mojave Desert tortoise means training ravens to leave them alone. And nothing is more effective than a laser.
Count us
3,
down.
2, 1, fire.
Look at that.
We've got radios on 20 of these ravens, so we're gonna see the effect of zapping them with a laser on their movements. So watch what happens. Boom.
Oh, that's dramatic.
That is the moment of laser firing. Ravens are eminently trainable creatures. If we can get them to not nest in tortoise habitat, that's a lot of the battle won right there.
Along with retraining ravens, Biologists at Edwards Air Force Base and the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens have developed a groundbreaking program that's giving tortoises a big advantage against predators.
Once the hatchlings have emerged on their own, then we transport them to the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens for 6 months of indoor rearing.
Here, the tortoises are given more food, water, and sunshine than they receive in the wild, and their growth is rapidly accelerated.
Tortoises in the Head Start program grow on the order of millimeters per month, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but some years that are really bad in the wild, tortoises may grow a couple millimeters a year. Once we saw the size difference for ourselves, then it really hit home. So after 6 months of indoor rearing at the Living Desert, then they come back to Edwards Air Force Base.
So Peter and I took one last trip to Edwards Air Force Base to see these Head Start babies up close.
Peter, here are our juvenile pens.
Oh, wow. Now, what are the ages of these two?
Both of them are the same age, Peter.
Really?
Yeah, this small one here didn't go through the Head Start program.
So this is incredible.
What
Rae.
have we got here?
Oh, you won't believe this. These two desert tortoises are exactly the same age, 8 months old, and look at the difference in the size between this one's been through the Head Start program and that has not.
That's amazing.
When we transferred the tortoises last fall to the Living Desert Zoo and Gardens, one of them decided to hide and didn't get transferred. And that's why we call them Peter Pan.
Oh my goodness. He didn't want to grow up.
Didn't want to grow up.
That's the type of difference we're talking about that this program provides.
Absolutely.
Their larger size and harder shells makes these tortoises much less vulnerable to raven attacks from a very young age. This advantage ensures that many more tortoises will make it through the long road to adulthood, and one day make little tortoises of their own.
There's something really incredible about the desert tortoise. They're just so magnificently adapted to where they live.
Through tireless efforts of these men and women,
And support from people like you around the country.
there's hope that this species will continue to thrive in our wild kingdom.
Wild Kingdom was every Sunday. I watched it religiously. I want to transmit this message to another generation that studying wild animals and helping them is an incredibly rich existence. I can't believe it that, I'm on Wild Kingdom. It's just a wild thought.